Welcome back to Blog Access 101. I'm your host, Young Abachi. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify by searching Blog Access 101. This is episode 189. I'm here today with my co-host, Bobby. What up, Bobby?
What up, Rob? How you doing?
Pretty good after that great W yesterday about them Cowboys, man.
That cheating ass dog?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all had the refs in y'all pocket, dog. He clearly reported to the ref that, hey, I'm ineligible. And they told us before the game. Yo, that's wild.
They clearly
It's the
didn't. If
same,
they
yo,
wouldn't have flagged them.
it's the same ref that blew the call for the Packers in Green Bay game, too.
Yeah, he's messing up his bag. Like,
Bag, he messing up his career. Forget a bag. He going to be able to ref a Pop Warner League after this.
yes, my buddy, poor guy, man. He didn't know what he got a little nervous. Jerry probably paid him a little extra. He'd be all right.
Nah, Jerry was like, nah, I brought back Jimmy Johnson for a reason. We better get this dub tonight.
But yeah, man, that was a good game yesterday. Shout out to Brandon Arbery for trying to keep my opponent in a game with 11 points as a kicker.
Yeah, it's wild. He is probably gonna go down as the best fantasy kicker next year. He's definitely gonna go off the board for a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm still gonna draft Justin Tucker though. But
Yeah, you still try to draft Justin Tucker, though.
But yeah, man, that was a good game. Now let's jump to this college football playoffs. Everybody's blowing my phone about Ohio State. We had our backup guys in.
Woo,
You don't care about anything other than national championships.
woo. 3 points? Good Lord.
I don't understand why people was texting me a la Rod. Um, we weren't playing, we weren't serious about that game.
So
But
I'll
yeah,
say this.
but
It shows it. The only reason it's bad for Ohio State because it reflects on Ryan Day as a coach. That's why it's
oh,
bad.
I'm all good. I'm all for that because he got to go.
That's the only reason I say that.
Can't beat Michigan, but one time in his stint, got to go.
Not even Marvin, not Marvin,
Huh?
Marvin didn't play.
Nope.
Oh, that's a sign he coming out. He ain't staying in Ohio State another year. He
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah. People like, he's coming back. No, he's not. But
Now, if he set out that game, that's a sign like, hey,
mhm.
he coming out. But for real, it's just a sign for Ryan Day. Like he's not a he's he's not the coach for Ohio State. I'm not gonna say he's a bad coach. He's just not the coach for Ohio State.
Yeah, you go send him like Northwestern or something or Wake Forest. Not
I
Ohio.
mean, he did come from the Urban Meyer. Was he the assistant under Urban Meyer?
Yeah, he didn't learn anything because
Yeah,
he
exactly.
learned is
So,
don't lose.
I'm just gonna keep that and we'll keep that in the tuck.
Oh yeah. But let's jump to this college football
Wait,
playoff.
we also got to talk about FSU taking that beating by Georgia too.
I mean, everybody know that was coming. But yeah, so yeah, we got obviously the 1 versus 4, everybody's hype about Alabama. I got Alabama beat Michigan, not because I hate Michigan. It's just, Alabama gonna beat Michigan. It's like you got let Nick Saban into the dance. He definitely gonna do a two-step. So I got
Saban the man
Alabama.
over there.
Yeah, I got Alabama advancing to that national championship to play Washington, and I got Washington winning the national championship. I like
Okay.
quarterback. Was it Michael? I don't know, say his last name, Penix or whatever. But he got, he was in the Heisman candidate for a reason. He led that Washington team through the Pac-12. The one that had USC before they start falling off. Oregon. What's the other team that's good in the Pac-12? Not
Don't
UC.
say Colorado.
No,
You
no, no.
talking about Utah?
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Utah, and they got a good division over there. I mean, obviously they don't play a lick of defense in the
I
Pac-12.
mean, the Pac-12 is done with anyway, so they that's a charity case why they got in.
Oh man,
I feel
Washington,
like that's a
that does
charity
not
case.
come from me. That came from Bobby.
I don't care about that. I don't care about no Huskies. The only Husky, well, actually, there's only one Husky I care about, but she got married. Ashley Plum. I'm sorry.
Boy, here you go.
It's
But
a gotta throw you
I,
some up.
I like their offer. They can put up points over there in Washington. Um, Obviously Alabama's SEC play a little bit more defense, obviously, than the Pac-12. Only one that probably might play better defense than them is the Big Ten. Um, But yeah, I just feel like this is Washington's year to come into college football playoffs and get that W. Who do you got, Bobby?
So let me make a correction. It's Kelsey Plum. I said Ashley. Sorry about that first. And then two, I'm messing up the bag. or the Riz, whatever they want to call it today. Um, so I'm gonna go with Alabama winning against Michigan. I'm gonna say that because I feel like the what the playoffs really want to see is Texas versus Alabama down in Houston. That's what they want.
It's
They
not.
want that.
Eh,
That's the game that's gonna sell the most tickets.
I don't got Texas winning, and I don't understand how Texas is
Oh,
minus.
I got Alabama winning though. I don't even like Alabama, but I'm smart man. It's like I got Alabama. Here's the thing: if Michigan was somehow to beat Alabama somehow, right?
Mhm,
And we get Washington and Michigan, and Washington beats Texas,
mhm.
bro, ain't nobody coming to that game down here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That sounds like a waste of money. Maybe some Michigan fans, but I know I don't think that game will be. It'll be just like the NCAA tournament last year when you had San Diego versus UConn.
Mm.
Nobody showed up for that. People were pissed.
I ain't gonna lie, but UConn are good. I mean, this UConn team this year, people might show up for it.
Yeah, people might show up, but people were pissed about that San Diego State UConn game, and that
Uh,
was the.
hey,
It,
we ain't disrespecting the Mountain West on this podcast, brother.
I'm not trying to I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm just saying people were pissed about it. You
Yeah,
know.
they wanted their little North Carolinas or their who else was in it that was supposed to win? Their Houston's. It ain't gonna happen.
So, so I'm just telling you from a business side,
Mhm.
everybody wants Alabama, Texas.
Yeah.
Big money says Alabama, Texas.
Oh yeah. That's definitely been the
But
money. You
realistically,
got Texas and Texas, and then you got Alabama's the mecca of college
but
football.
realistically, it will be Alabama versus Washington, and Alabama will win.
Mm.
I just think Alabama will win, and I do not like Alabama. I'm gonna say this again. I do not like these guys, but I'm gonna be realistic. You give Nick Saban all that time,
Yep.
sheesh.
I don't know what
Like,
Georgia was thinking, man. They wanted, and who did they play like a couple weeks ago? Oh, it was Auburn. Auburn had that game in the bag and messed it up for everybody, specifically Ohio State, and I guess Florida State. But Florida State, as we saw with them with Georgia, came.
yeah, I know Florida State fans got it. They'll say, man, we set all our players out anyway, but still enjoy. Still, hey, you show up on the field, you got to play, man. I'm sorry.
60-3 is crazy work. But
Looking like TCU versus freaking last year.
oh yeah, no, yeah, hopefully Washington can rekindle the Pac-12 name after that.
Rekindle, man. You can't have the color purple in the national championship.
Oh, it's coming, brother.
Any any purple in the national championship almost makes it a guarantee. Oh yeah, y'all getting blown out.
Oh man.
That's not LSU.
Washington go in there and win with the purple one.
Yo, if they go in and win, I'll be happy. I ain't gonna lie. I I would not be mad at the underdog winning, you know?
Yeah, they got Washington as only
I'll
predicted
still
to win 31%. I'm like,
I'll still think it's scripted though, because the end of the Pac-12 and all that stuff. I'll be
mm,
like, boy, they wanted to give them boys a send-off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But I don't, man, I'm telling you that Michael Penix kid is got that dog on him, man. What he had 33 touchdowns, over 4,000 yards passes, and
Hey,
9 interceptions.
he is gonna be he is a great college quarterback.
Oh yeah.
In the pros, man.
Hey man, he just get that right mentorship and coaching. He'll be
Right
all
mentor, right coach, he go to the right team. What do you think what team will fit Michael Penix? What team that needs a quarterback?
right. I would say the Colts.
I'll say no. Why the Colts? Because they got Anthony Richardson.
I don't know about that one. I'm still not sold.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
No, because I'm not because they always find a way to mess up black quarterbacks over
No,
there.
no, no, no. No, you just gotta fire Arthur Smith.
That's true. I don't know, but I'm not really sold on Anthony Richardson yet because he runs like he reminds me of RG3, and I feel like he's not gonna be in the league too long if he keep doing that shit.
That's because they be doing them RPOs, and he got one thing. He read one option, be like, oh, you're not open, I'm running.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what I'm
oh, you
saying.
gotta.
That's why you said they got Anthony Richardson. I want to be like, do they really? Because I'm like, I'm giving him 2-3 years max if he keep playing like that.
Well, but you ain't gonna draft another quarterback the year after, Even though you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
to see what Anthony Richardson can do.
You got. Sometimes you got to draft the best player available, and then you figure out later on like who I need to trade.
You know what? Their owner is Jim Ursa. He a drunk anyway, so
Yeah, you're
you
right. He's probably thinking that way.
you
Best
ain't know.
available, like all right, we can see what we can get for Richardson, or we can see what we get for Penix. But let me see what other team I need a quarterback that's a decent team.
The Seahawks.
Yeah, I would say Pittsburgh because I'm not sold on Kenny Pickett.
Pittsburgh, yeah. I would say the Seahawks too. I'm not sold on Geno. You need to start. You need a young quarterback. I would say.
Yeah, but I feel like
And he played up in that Washington area,
yeah,
bro.
but
That's marketing in
I just
that.
feel like Pete Carroll's on his last leg, and he about to be out of there soon.
Man, they love Pete Carroll. Shoot, he leading these bum ass, these middle of the pack teams to the playoffs.
No, he getting old. That's what I'm saying. Like eventually, he's gonna be like, oh, I can't keep doing this 17 game season. Plus, well, they ain't making no player run this year, but for the most part, in this tenure, he was a playoff team. But yeah, I definitely Pittsburgh. I'm still sold on Indianapolis because I'm not sold on Anthony Richardson. He reminds me of RG3 a little bit too much.
Look,
Uh,
I say Atlanta. I'm telling you, I say Atlanta got all the weapons and the defense. They just need the right coach.
if I'm a quarterback and they say Atlanta looking at me, I am faking injury.
That's fucked up.
Something I'm doing something that make them think you just lie and say something you got bad character or something just not to get picked by Atlanta because man they ever since Mike Vick and Matt Ryan they have not done well drafting quarterbacks.
That's not Mike Vick's fault, okay? And
Oh
then
no,
Matt,
no, I ain't blame Mike Vick. I said ever since Mike Vick and Matt Ryan they haven't found a good quarterback. They haven't been able to draft a good quarterback.
you're all right about that. I mean, you look at the quarterbacks they've been dealt with, Ritter. I'm
That
really,
was they the ones that drafted him.
I think you look at the quarterbacks that they have, and then I also think it's the coach. I really think it's Arthur Smith.
Y'all got they gotta blame somebody over there.
Man, I think it's more coaching than those players, but because last year, really came out throwing. He was solid last year at the end of the season.
Yeah. But I never really thought he was gonna be good anyway. People was like super high on him coming out of Notre Dame, and I'm just like, I wasn't sold on him then.
I wasn't sold on a lot of people in certain quarterback drafts, but they
Yeah,
proved wrong.
no, man. But yeah, I don't like the quarterbacks. Like, yeah, it's ugly for them. I don't know who's their GM or player personnel, but they need to get fired. Like, there's no way around it.
Hmm.
Like the Chargers got rid of their quarterback, the head coach and GM. That was a crazy combo. But it was like they
They should have fired him. They should have fired him on the plane back after that Jacksonville 27-0 game. He should have got fired last year. The GM, I mean, you can't. I'm sorry, but the GM probably could have stayed, but
nah, he
he
signed
did.
that dumbass deal to JC Jackson and then traded him
Yeah,
the year after the
he made
deal.
some he made some dumb like he offered some money to certain people where I'm just like, I see why.
Yeah, like JC Jackson. He went in and traded back to New England. That's crazy.
Shit. Bill can play that shit, pay that shit. Nah, but he paid the agent Keenan Allen. I think their cap is mostly tied up in Justin Herbert, Keenan
I, I,
Allen.
I love going. That's my guy, man. I always say, man, Keenan Allen, the best route runner in the game.
No, that's a fact, but it's just so much he old I think he's getting too old, and
Oh yeah,
it's
sad.
just you can't have that much money tied up into an agent receiver like that.
Yeah, free Keenan, baby. Come on down to Dallas. Finish your career here.
Man, y'all don't even pass to y'all secondary receiver,
Who?
Michael Gallup.
Man, Gallup. Man, I told my cousin, I said, yeah, when he got that second injury, I was like, yeah, we need to get rid of him. We need to get rid of this guy after the first one. He was like, no, he could. He could come back strong, man. He got injured again. I'm like, yeah. Now we ain't got no trade value. We got to keep this bum.
Yeah, your secondary receiver is Cook, really. Cook been making key touchdowns at the
Oh
right
yeah,
moment.
we finally started using him, which I that's when I did understand. You got a speedy wide receiver like that, but you're not finishing throwing in the
He
ball.
ran that he ran that middle drag across the end zone. I was like, bro, he burnt the shit out of all them
I
boys.
felt good about that, man. I told my guy to start Brandon Cooks. It was looking a little shaky for a minute.
Yo, I saw that middle drag. I was like, oh damn, you can't catch him. See, that's the funny thing about a lot of play calling in the NFL. I ain't gonna lie, I'm running nothing but drag routes. If I have speedy receivers, I'd be like, hey y'all, we running nothing but drags. Run them drag routes and get up the field, dog.
No, that's real, man.
Like,
Bro, look at this other league. I could have made the championship. I lost to my homie AB the first round. I didn't start Dalton Short. I started Taysom Hill. Don't ask me why I did it. Taysom Hill was on a roll for a second, and then he came back and didn't do nothing that game. I needed him to do something. But if I would have won that job, I would have been in the playoffs, and I probably would have won a chip.
I ain't gonna lie, it was looking shaky before I made the championship. Like Amari Cooper did me a solid with 51, but person I was playing had Christian McCaffrey and Zay Flowers, and them boys were killing it. They were down by 7.
Oh boy.
Then finally they start passing to Brandon Ayuk. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, man. It would have been nice to get 3 chips out of the 5 leads, but I'll take 2.
Yeah, you gotta take can't be. I mean, everybody want to be greedy, but you gotta take the ones you get.
Yeah, it's got to handle business last other 2 leagues. But yeah, man, let's jump to the Celtics. 16-0 at home, man. It's a pretty dominant team right there.
And you know what that is?
What?
That Boston racism.
Oh my God. Hey, I mean, it probably is, but you got to give them credit where it's due, man. That team is rolling with Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, the great Jason Tatum. You got Horford doing his solid roles. I'm like, man, he be hitting them corner threes. I say he do that for Boston, but he could never do that for Philly when he was here.
Dude, they still got Gallinari too.
Yeah. They got
and Peyton Pritchard.
Oh yeah, white chocolate. But
Danny Ainge for the Boston Celtics.
It's so funny. He has been hooping. I gotta respect it.
Nah, he be hooping.
I like Derek White too, man.
I really just feel like with Boston, I just think it's gonna come down to their coaching and when it comes to the playoffs. Like
I think they're gonna win this year. And I hate to say that because I'm a Sixers fan.
I say Denver gonna repeat. I think Denver gonna repeat. Yeah, Jokic is just cruising through the season, just putting up some dumbass, like some crazy ass numbers though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and then you got Jamal Murray being healthy. He had a game, we knock on wood. That's he's on my fantasy team out of the league. And I don't need him getting injured.
But a 16-0 at home. I mean, we were like that for a little bit. The Rockets were like that for a little bit, but we don't got that popularity like Boston at the moment.
Oh gosh, not the Rockets.
Don't you diss the team.
Don't worry. I mean, Celtics should have been in the championship last year. They lost to the Heat, and we saw what happened to the Heat.
Y'all got out coached.
They should have stayed on.
Y'all boys got out coached.
Ain't no y'all, it's them. But it's like
them Celtics got out coached by freaking Spoelstra. Spoelstra out coached them.
It can't happen again. I don't think it happens again. But I just think they got bringing over the Porzingis to that team that was desperately in dire need of a solid big man. No disrespect to Robert Williams back in the day, but he's no Porzingis. Let's be honest.
The only thing Robert Williams brought was a defensive toughness. He was he was technically undersized DeAndre Jordan. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and we'd be honest.
And that's not a bad thing.
Porzingis was a top 5 pick. I forgot what year he got drafted. I think it was 2011.
Yeah, I think so.
And he was 5, and everybody was talking about how he was like too skinny. I'm like, bro, they said the same thing about Dirk.
Said the same thing about KD too.
Oh yeah, and I was going out the European John, but it's like, I mean, yeah, he was injury prone.
Said the same thing about Wemby as well, but that's I can't really say much.
Yeah, I mean, Wemby got to figure out whether he want to be a guard or big man. Because he be breaking.
Shoot, he need to just simplify his game. He doing too much.
Bro, I ain't never seen a 7-3 dude. The ball, the shooter goes take the shot, he shoot. I see a 7-3 ball running down to the opposite end rather than get the rebound. That's that European stuff right there, though.
I don't understand why Pop ain't telling like, listen here, Wemby. All you doing is pick and roll. That's it. I don't want you shooting that much. If you shoot, it's the mid range. You don't need to shoot no threes. We'll say that for another year.
Yeah.
We'll have some get times where you bring the ball to the court, but all you need to do is pick and roll. And damn, you don't even have to jump. Your arm's so long, you can just drop the ball in.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's just Porzingis, he's always like his thing was like, like your boy Bradley Beal. Shout out to him finally coming back again. We'll see how long he'll stay back healthy.
Yo, that's wild.
But
don't you diss St. Louis? Don't you diss my boy from St. Louis?
I love St. Louis, man. But hey, man, Bradley,
he's the one that fathered Jason Tatum. Don't you diss my guy like that?
Shit, I'm glad Jason Tatum didn't pick up on injuries.
Hey,
I
bro.
got
Hey,
knock
you
on
better
wood.
knock on some wood. You better not. Don't wish that on that boy.
Yeah, man, that shit. Larry Hughes probably like, man, this St. Louis is probably saying St. Louis guys ain't built like this. We stay healthy. Bradley Bill is different, man. You breathe with him wrong, he getting sick or injured.
That's wild. Oh my gosh.
He got to start wearing the COVID mask or something. got to wear COVID.
So
Or wrap him up a bubble wrap. Stay healthy.
so we're gonna get off this Bradley Bill. Let's talk about the trade that happened yesterday.
Which one?
On the Raptors and Knicks.
I'll let you start that one off, brother.
Whew, so the Knicks traded RJ Barrett, Emmanuel quickly, and Detroit's second round pick for OG Anunoby, Precious Achua, and Malachi Flynn. I'm gonna be honest.
Not sold.
I think Toronto won that trade.
At least RJ go back home. That's the
Yeah,
only
I
good thing.
think Toronto won that trade. I'm not so like why like the Knicks, you have Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, right? You should have been trying to trade for a piece that's going to at least somewhat compete to get.
I like OG.
I I'm a firm defender against guys who played on bad teams, and let's see how they play on a good team. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the Raptors just became a bad team. They were decent for the last the tenure of what's his
Also,
name? Nick Nurse.
also too, like now he's the number 3 option. This guy was about to ask for 40 million. I was like, bro, you want a year?
Yeah, it's a little insane right there,
I
OG.
was like, dog, who you think you are? You think you Kawhi? Boy, you can't even touch
Hey
you.
man, this the era everybody getting paid. He said, why not
It's
me?
wild. I'm
Feeling
just
them that way.
I had a debate with some of my friends. I just say I feel like Toronto won that. They got you have 2 point guards technically. RJ gets to handle the rock now.
But I hate RJ Barrett's game. He picks and chooses when he wants to play. I just feel like
I think
maybe he just wasn't New York material. That's probably what it is. He's not that
I'm gonna
material
tell you
guard.
right now. I think it's because he was off the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I can hear you.
I think it's more because like you got Jalen Brunson handling the whole everything like that. A lot of that's probably because he was off the ball, and you're telling him that oh now you're gonna play the 2 and the 3.
Mhm.
At that point, it's like, dang, how you're wondering how effective can I be when I'm off the ball like that, you know? So I'm just going to stand in the corner and shoot threes where we know shooting's not his strongest point.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so now you put him on the ball where he can make decisions not only for himself but other players and
Mhm.
get those open looks. He's a better ball handler and point guard than he is a 2 and a 3 playing off ball.
Oh no, bro. Yeah. You
And
got
then you got a backup
coming
point.
over now.
Shoot,
So it's like,
Emmanuel quickly might start.
yeah.
He a hooper.
But I don't know, but you still got Gary Trent there.
Gary Trent look like he don't want to be there.
Probably not. Probably not. It's probably like, oh,
And
my
then
man,
you also
Nick
got
Nurse
Scotty
here.
Barnes.
No
I
boy.
don't know. Scotty seems a little bit special. I don't know what's going on with Scotty Barnes up in Toronto.
I tell you, he ain't got that dog, and he pick and choose when he want to play too. But he be all right though.
Scotty be wilding.
I like his game though when he actually want to play.
And man, he just an undersized Giannis.
Yeah, that's good analysis.
He really is an undersized Giannis. But I mean, for me, for the Knicks, like you made it to the second round last year,
Mhm.
you should try to compete. You know what I'm saying? You should try to make the conference finals. I don't think
Oh,
OG,
that's not happening, buddy.
like that's what I'm saying. I don't think OG gets you to the conference finals, but it's okay. One of my friends said, "Yo, this is part of the bigger trade, like
Shut
what
up.
trying to get Donovan Mitchell,
Oh gosh,
which I think is not
these
good
Knicks
because
fans are insane.
hey, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tibbs better be fired if they get Donovan Mitchell,
Oh boy,
because Donovan Mitchell gonna get some DMPs for not playing no defense.
that's crazy.
They better get fired, and then." I also said too, if Cat wants to go back home, you got to trade Julius Randle and you have Cat. Good Lord, Tibbs might stay for Cat, but that Donovan Mitchell, you got 2 players that ain't playing no type of defense. What?
Mm-mm.
And then you're telling Jalen, you're putting more on Jalen Brunson's shoulders. I still feel like. But we're gonna see how OG does because playing in New York is different from playing in Toronto.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
And
brighter
that
light.
New York media.
But I think he got the skill set to get in there and the temperament to do his thing what he need to do.
Oh, I think he does too. I think he got the skill, but I'm just not sure about it. Well, like from the Knicks standpoint, as a team, you traded your future. You know what I'm saying? Traded
Yeah,
some young boys for a guy, an aging guy coming from a bad team. Like he don't got no bad habits, which I don't think. But I really just don't see if I'm New York and I got to the second round last year, why am I not trying to compete? You know?
I tell you why they're not trying to compete because they know they have no shot.
Then
Yeah,
what's the point? Then shoot, if you know you have no shot, then what's the point of playing? You might as well just tank for the number one draft pick then.
because they know they got them crazy fans that want to that these diehard New York Knickerbockers. I think their team is every year is a chance for them to go far. Sorry,
Sounds like the
Carmelo
Cowboys.
Anthony is not coming out of the arena, and I'm
Sounds
talking.
like the Cowboys, dog.
Uh, yes, some of them Cowboy fans even shit, but not this one though.
Sounds like the Cowboys.
Oh, I told you. I said if San Fran loses, we will go to the Super Bowl. If San Fran does not lose and we got to play them, we would not be going to the Super Bowl.
I told you last. I said everybody playing for second place in the NFC.
Yeah, that's why somebody got knocked off San Fran.
It might be the Rams.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
If the Rams have to go on, I'm telling you, if the Rams knock them out, whew, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I was glad Baltimore handled gave him some business last week. Now I need somebody else
Uh,
to get
the
to.
the the joint Baltimore did to them, yo, they made Brock Purdy look really, really bad.
Yeah, I would say
Like
welcome back Baltimore defense, baby.
they made him look, they made them look really bad. I don't know why the guy, I don't know why the guy I'm playing, he has Baltimore defense and he didn't play against the Dolphins. I'd have been like, man, Tua gonna throw some picks.
I don't know. Two
I
up and down. That's why I mean it's probably smart that he didn't.
You said what?
So two will be up and down though, so it's probably kind of smart that he didn't.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I would have played Baltimore defense because Tua gonna throw and those big Tua throwing them picks. Because you got to think about this with Miami. They
Mhm.
don't have their running back that their horseback running back because he's out today. So now you're developing on H-Chan, and H-Chan's like, hey, I'll hit a hole and go straight. H-Chan don't have no, hey, in the phone booth moves like that. He just one speed. Hey, I see the hole, I go straight through the hole.
Yeah, but he ain't doing so much running tonight.
Shit, I feel you on that one. That's gonna be interesting. All right, you see if we go to these game picks.
Oh yeah, let me pull that up. Let's see. And I do my locks as well. Let me pull up my fan deal.
All right.
I did a YOLO 10 teamer too.
Mm,
I mean not 10 teamer, team 10 legger parlay.
mm.
I load that up as well. Give people some
You want
sorry,
me to
right?
you want me to start?
Yeah, you go, you start off.
All right. For Thursday, I think I picked the Browns regardless. Like that Browns defense is damn near good. Even though Joe Flacco throwing averaging 2 picks a game, he out there throwing 300 yards though.
Shout out to Joe Flacco. He might have just won me a fantasy championship in
And
the
then Elijah Moore, I'll get well soon. Man, that was crazy. And then Al Michaels is a dickhead. I'm sorry. What he said, he was like, yo, yeah, oh, Elijah Moore's down. We'll be back. Yo, you see him like freaking conversing on the field like he's down. Nah, dog. My dude dying out there.
that shit crazy.
That
Yeah,
was insensitive.
yeah,
I'm
he took
sorry.
that. He hit the hard hit to the head on the ground. Like, man,
That joint was insensitive.
yeah, you know these reporters be out of pocket. Look at
That was
yeah, Bailey.
insensitive. Then we had the Cowboys versus the Lions. I actually had the Cowboys winning this game because they were at home.
Yeah, good answer.
I really did. I was like, bro, there's no way Detroit coming down there to beat the Cowboys. It was close.
They almost found a way to do it.
All right. So for today, the beginning again, 12 o'clock games, Ravens versus Dolphins. I got the Ravens winning that. They at home. Patriots and Bills. I'm gonna say the Bills are gonna win that, and they're gonna be my lock.
Mm, wow.
They
The
in
spread?
Buffalo. Yeah, they're playing in Buffalo.
Okay, man, bro, they be
And
struggling.
it's minus 14 and a half.
They not covering that. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, I know they're not covering that because the Patriots gonna make it a dirty game.
Yep.
I know that. But my lock is the Bills to win though.
Okay. Okay.
Bears versus the Falcons. Man, this is kind of hard.
Sure. Ain't nothing hard about this one.
I'm gonna go with the Bears. I think Justin Fields out here trying to say, "Hey man, I'm y'all QB. Just give me a new coach."
All right. Yeah.
Oh, you saying the Falcons?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears. Colts versus Raiders. The Colts are at home. I say the Colts win this one. Raiders are good, but they under Antonio Pierce, they haven't been good on the road. Besides that one Chargers blowout, but they
Nobody.
really haven't been like
Uh
that. Oh, and the Chiefs too. You know what? I'll
oh.
still go Colts. It's
Okay.
home. Gardner Minshew, he might do something. Panthers and Jaguars. I got the Jags winning this. No Trevor Lawrence though. That's kind of a downside, but I still say the Jags win this.
Yeah. I wish they had this when I needed ATN to go off. They would just kept feeding him. But go ahead. My bad.
You right. Texans and Titans. Texans should win this. CJ Stroud is back.
Yeah.
They'll make the playoffs off of this.
Hmm.
It's very important. I think the Texans will win this. And it's D Hop's homecoming. We all respect D Hop, but sorry, D Hop, we gotta serve you this. Texans gotta serve you this L. Rams and Giants. Rams should win this. I know they in MetLife, so if I was the Rams, I would sit out Cooper Cup. That turf is not forgiving at MetLife. I would sit out Cooper Cup. Cardinals and Eagles. Here's the thing: they got Philly -12, but I think this will be a harder game than what's believed because that is our old offensive coordinator, so he knows the defense. He
Right.
knows that defensive personnel. I still got Eagles winning, but it's definitely not no -12.
Oh yeah, I took the alternate spread -5.5. That's my lock.
Yeah, it's definitely no -12 on that one. Buccaneers and Saints. It's enough, man. I mean, if Derek Carr's playing, the Buccaneers should win. If Jameis is playing, the Buccaneers still should win. It don't even matter that game.
Really? I ain't gonna lie. I took Saints. Took Saints.
Okay.
But I
You
got
know they
personal
play,
reason why I took Saints.
Buccaneers, the Buccaneers at home. That's why.
Nah, I mean that too. But I got the Saints in one of my team parlays for the season as the
Oof.
NFC South winners. I started
Hey,
before the season to my
hey
defense.
man. It might come down to the last week.
Exactly. That's why I need to know.
49ers and Commanders. Man, the 49ers are about to put a route on these Washington Commanders. They are favored by -14. I probably should have made that my lock, but it's all good. Steelers and Seahawks. This is gonna be a good game. I think that's a good game. Um,
Mm,
I think that could be. You
man,
got two defenses.
couple of
They're
teams.
both defenses are good. That could be a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, I took the under in that game. That's my
That
other.
that could be a good game in the sense of that. But I would have to say the Seahawks win. They're at home. I'm gonna go with that. Bengals and Chiefs. Now, there's no way the Chiefs should lose this game. Okay, I'm just saying. No Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase is playing with one arm. I'm gonna go the Chiefs. Chiefs should win, and they're favored by -7. Broncos and Chargers. God, this game sucks. It should be the Broncos win. I really think the Broncos win this. And especially after Sean Payton disrespect Russell Wilson and benching him. Now, hey, Sean Payton, you won one Super Bowl, dog, with Drew Brees. And Drew Brees did the exact same thing that Russell Wilson did that made him comfortable. Kissing babies and, being part of the community. Sean Payton, I don't want to say nothing, but somebody need to search the allegations on you. I'm just saying. And then, good Lord, Packers and Vikings.
This could make a game. They fighting for that.
Both
Well,
teams are fighting for playoff
yeah.
spots.
I'm about to say NFC North, but then I like
It
other
should
lines.
be interesting. Um, the Vikings are at home, which I think Green Bay has a hard time playing the Vikings at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Vikings win that. It's going to be a close game though.
Yeah. All right. Let me go into my joints. I got I'll just take the Browns over the Jets. I
Mhm.
took Cowboys over the Detroit Lions. Shout out to Dane Campbell for being a bozo.
And
Uh,
shout out to your refs too.
oh
Y'all
my
got it
God.
in pocket.
Bro, ain't nobody telling me to go for the 2-point conversion
Shout
again.
out to the refs. Y'all got it in pocket.
Whatever. We take a W, huh? I got the Eagles, or I could like to call them the Pigeons, over the Cardinals. I got the lock for -5.5 with the alternate spread. That's my lock for that. I'm taking the Falcons over the Bears. Arthur Smith is fighting for his job. I feel like they win another game for him to stay there for another year. I'm taking the Jaguars over the Panthers, even without Trevor Lawrence. I just don't trust Carolina. Taking the Rams over the Giants, and that's my other lock with the -6. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, because that was the gift that they giving you for the New Year going into it. I'm taking the Colts over the Raiders. I'm taking the Ravens over the Miami. I don't know how that the Ravens are. Was it? Aren't they the underdogs? Uh,
No, they're minus
oh,
minus
-3,
five.
-3. That's right. I
I
think
don't
I.
understand why this game wasn't flexed for the Sunday night, but hey, that's none of my opinion.
Yeah.
That's not my opinion.
Great,
I'm just
great, great, great answers. But for some reason they said no, we're gonna keep the game 1 o'clock. They probably thought everybody probably be drunk by tonight and won't watch the game. But that makes me even more fans. People are drunk and they probably put some stupid parlays in and makes them want to watch the game more.
don't bets. I know.
But I'm taking the Bills over the Patriots. I know you said that -12. I'm not rocking with that spread. Somehow the Bills always not a.
Oh, I'm not rocking with that spread either. They at home, but I'm still not rocking with
Oh
that.
yeah, I don't trust them. They always got issues with the Patriots. I'm taking the Saints over the Buccaneers. It's a must win for the Saints and a must win for my division parlay. Saints don't screw this up. Uh, let's see. I got
Well,
the
God rest your soul on that one.
I got 49ers over the Commanders. I got the Texans over the Titans, Steelers over the Seahawks, Chiefs over the Bengals, Broncos over the Chargers. RIP to Brandon Staley's coaching career. So
Hello, Bill Belichick going to the Chargers.
oh gosh. Uh I'm taking Miami. I'm not Miami. Minnesota Vikings over Green Bay, and then I give you my 11 leg parlay. I'm mad. Something told me to put Amon St. Brown in my anytime touchdown parlay. And CD, and I just didn't do it. But I'm gonna tell you what I did do. I put Debo Samuel in there anytime touchdown score. San Francisco alternate spread -5.5. That was a no-brainer. Over 49.5 for that 49ers Commanders game. Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown score. That's damn near automatic. Alternate
Especially
spread
on the 1 yard line.
facts. I need y'all to get there. Uh Took the Eagles alternate spread -5.5. Took the Cowboys money line. Glad I didn't do the spread. Uh Houston Texans money line. I took the Rams money line. Jacksonville Jaguars money line, Ravens money line, and then I did the under 41.5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers Seahawks. I think this is a good ticket. It's a YOLO one, but I think it's a good one.
Hmm. Hey, CD Lamb just posted the NFL just tried to drug test him after that great game.
I bet he did. I bet they did it because the way he was.
That's wild. That's wild. That's some wild stuff. Actually, one touchdown, CD got lucky that the linebacker missed Dak like a dumbass.
Yeah.
No, he tried to go for the big play. Nah, just get him on the ground, bro.
No, he said he had the money line Dallas. He said I had to make like he was giving effort, but he said
No,
I got
he
score.
missed that so bad. I was like, hey man, all you had to do was wrap him up and take him down. But hey,
I don't think he missed
shout
that.
out
I think it was intentional. Oh
just like them refs. I
my
think it's
gosh,
potential.
here we go, haters. Oh, and then I got some other good tickets too, but I won't bore you guys with these great tickets. But yeah. But yeah, man. Oh, let me add something. Yeah, we're gonna do a $50 buy-in winner takes all for the NFL players like we do every year. Where you pick the winner, all the winner for each game in the playoff before it starts. Then you pick the Super Bowl champion and the Super Bowl teams, and whoever has the most points wins the bread. So we'll be sending those out in a few weeks. Invites out. So if you're interested, just DM us. All right. You got anything to say, Bobby?
Yeah. Fly Eagles fly. They not pigeons. We piss on that star
You
when we
guys
fly over it.
almost lost to the Giants last week on Christmas Day.
Look,
Suck.
we figuring some things out,
Oh,
okay? I'm gonna
I
be
thought what
real
you figuring
honest.
out. You figure out what you're gonna be doing this offseason earlier said than done.
Yeah, probably firing our offensive coordinator or replacing him.
Oh boy, poor guy.
So sorry. About that. Nah, it'll be poor for all the rest of the league.
Oh God, nobody's worried about y'all bums.
Nobody's worried about y'all either, because we know Jerry gonna mess up y'all team.
No, he ain't. Not right now. He hasn't. Don't wish that up on us.
Just wait.
But yeah,
Just
man,
wait.
good luck in your championship, man. We're gonna survive and try to win these two championships tonight and wrap it up, man.
Hey man, Jerry ain't gonna Jerry gonna hug y'all asses.
That's a hater, man. It's not
I ain't
just
no,
myself.
it's not hate if it's facts.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. All
I'm
right,
just
I know by 8:20 tonight. Well, I got Justin Jefferson playing at the end, but if it's close and I got Justin Jefferson playing,
I'll
good game,
take it.
brother.
You gotta take it.
Oh yeah.
Thank God they ain't got nobody, but I'm trying to look. They got Aaron Jones.
Ugh.
He might not. If the game's close, then yeah, I'll probably lose that championship game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, keep me posting in the chat, man. You got to get that W.
Yeah, I hope I get that W. Shoot, because I ain't got nobody playing on that Sunday night game.
Oh boy.
And we'll see how this Ravens game is because Lamar. I don't know what it is, but remember Miami came back on Lamar last year.
Won't
They
happen this
came
year. You're
back on
right.
Lamar, so it's going to be an interesting game, especially with the history.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Appreciate you coming out.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. I'll talk to you later. We'll
All
see
right.
what happens.
All right, brother. Happy New Year.
All right, happy New Year, my guy.
All right. See you.
I see you.